It is a beautiful Saturday. That means it's time for meching. If I see this correctly. Shall we play? Wonder what would happen if we do 4 UX5s on this with the cooldown. What would that look like? That could work. And it's definitely something worth trying. I don't know if the light PVC here is necessarily needed, but that's gonna be good or not. Let's go find out, shall we? Ooh, it's toasty. I might actually need the cooling. Don't see how much ammo this is. How much potential damage? 1500. Huh. Looks like we have one double heatsink to kill. Could work. That looks quite regal, doesn't it? Ah.
Assists Ovite man bin ik bright es failed noch eine Kleinigkeit dann bin ich endgültig Sternhagen.
Chancellor, thank you for the 35 months and enjoy the booze, I guess. Yes. Oh, this is all. Not all. Let's see. Could get the crest on top. Nah, the Orky pauldrons just detract from the paint job. Nah, nothing on the back. That'll do. Close enough. Rapman, Sailorman, Vane, and how is it going, guys? It's a quote from Vanna 1. That is a great movie. Anything going on in MWO right now that would be of interest? I think there's like a event queue going on, right? Batman, thank you very much for the Prime in the 9 months. Thank you, thank you. Now the question is, how long will it take us to find the match? Anybody been playing today? Wow. Mechwarrior Online is strong with us tonight. Am I still locked on EU, by the way? Maybe that is slowing things down. I can't click my button. Okay, well. Let's see if I can convince MWO to... Ah! I have European only locked, okay. That makes sense. Wow, almost didn't get that mute out. Oof, that was close. Alright, let's see if we get faster matches now. Alright, here we are. Solaris could be good. Let's go. MWO has bled a lot of players. Like, we lost about 22% players from December through January and February. That is brutal. But I mean, now we're slightly above the numbers of September 2020, so there's that. Ah, too bad I was hoping for Solaris City, but we didn't get that. Days ago, I went to the wash basin and I soaped up one of my mouse pads. It has now been thoroughly cleaned of grime and stuff, so gonna be exchanging mouse pads tomorrow. That means I'm gonna be enjoying the glide again. I don't know, if you use a cloth mouse pad, it just gets slow over time. And the way to fix it is to just wash it with soap and water. Literally, that's all you have to do. And then you have to wait 2 or 3 days for it to dry out. Yep. It's nothing worse than a bad glide. Back in my pro gamer days, we used soft mouse pads, but ones that had like a glossy finish, and we would use tons of silicone to get the Giga Glide on, so there was basically zero resistance between mouse and mousepad. It was glorious. Devious, how's it going, man?
Override engaged.
Ah, let's see how this baller does. Got some good range. Should have given it extra torso speed. I also don't think I have the right spec right now. I think there are a couple of problems with my spec right now. I don't have rack you expect, I think. I have to look at that. Also, heat might be an issue. So the skill tree is definitely something we need to revisit after this. And we're playing on European servers, so... what I don't like is, did you see my ping? It was listed as 73. Now it's at 13, which is fine. That's what I would expect for Europeans, but it goes up to 57 again. There's something wrong with the routing. I don't know if that's on PGR or my backup provider though.
Target acquired.
Who are you? Moonwalker.
Affirmative. Target spotted.
I mean, I have enough range that I could do the peekaboo game from down here, I think. That would be fine.
Target spotted.
Missing a warhorn. Uh-oh. I can't play like that. We can't announce our victories. We don't warhorn. Okay.
Target spotted.
Hello.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Critical.
Target spotted.
One.
Target spotted.
Damage.
Target spotted.
Of course, you're back. That's okay, I have cover here. Just chill over here. Oh, we can hit him with an airstrike.
Target spotted.
Ooh, there goes an arm or something more. My friend, I have way more DPS than you have. Don't mess with the T and the B.
Airstrike online.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna hold here, actually.
Target spotted.
New target
Only these guys would come
acquired.
back. Let's have a quick look back here.
Airstrike activated.
This guy is persistent. And this guy is gonna have a very rude awakening if he pushes forward.
Target spotted.
Wow, how'd I miss that?
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Told you. I win. Oh, here he is.
Target destroyed.
Rip. 6 kills over 0.
Target acquired.
I still have 200 rounds left. Stop dying so quickly.
New target
spotted.
acquired.
There's a duelist waiting. He can actually kill me.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
I'm still pushing him. Weak on the side trusses. Okay. Let's do it. No, don't go forward. Go backward. Come to me. Oh, he killed one.
New target
spotted.
acquired.
Rip. The question is he gonna drop down in his Timberwolf or not? I'm gonna assume he will not drop down. Oh, he might. Ah,
Target spotted.
is he gonna YOLO into my whole team now? He's unsure what he wants to do. There's a free urban mech here to farm. I would have to go free farm here.
Target destroyed.
Oh, I farmed too much.
Target acquired.
Wow, he literally went into the last corner. This is unprogrammed what he's doing.
Nice game, guys.
Oh, he's dead. He literally went into the last corner to die. Now, that was a weird match, some weird music, but hey. 2 kills, 3 KMTDs, 1100 damage done, 6 components. Without an optimized skill tree build, 600 match score, I would say that was a very successful test. GG. And I shit on that direwolf. Okie dokie. Let's have a look here. This is okay, this is what we need. We have some torso speed, that's fine. I don't need gyros, I think. Do I need gyros? Maybe I do. What can we drop though? I guess we can drop 2 points in range. Maybe in fact we should just drop this much range. Get maximum cooldown. Alright. You'll read your tiles off. Rip. Oh, that's interesting map choices. I mean, to be fair, like if you expose for any like slightly prolonged amount of time, there's no way out trading the smaller MX90. I'm rocking 4 UX5s with 30% cooldown. That's more like it's more like 6 UX5 in terms of DPS coming your way. And with exposing up there, I see you before you see me, so I get at least 1 or 2 double taps in before you can even shoot. This might actually be the better Sleipnir these days. Covering from cigars and drink last night. I want to say mean things about everybody who voted Alpine. I can't say that? Nah, trust me, I can't say that. I do question the sexual orientation of anyone who votes Alpine.
Reactor online.
regardless of guy, gal, or anything in between.
Weapons.
If you're voting Alpine, something's wrong with you.
Override engaged.
Why delete then? Because I don't trust Mechwarrior online players to not be petty people. Zeta saying on YouTube, I don't know why so many people vote Alpine. I also don't know. I think the reason why they vote Alpine, and this is I think actually the answer, they're voting Alpine because they live longer on Alpine because it takes 10,000 years to reach the enemy. That's why they're voting Alpine, because they live longer. Okay, so 714. So we shrunk our optimal range by about 36 meters, but we've gained 3% cooldown.
Target acquired.
Tasty. Out of my way, peasant! There are pistols to be yanked! Oh. I'm shooting this man. Can we do some Mauler business over here? Where you going? Dude, it's 800 meters. I'm not scared of your Rag 5s at 800 meters. Got an Atlas India 9 low ground together with a Jägermech.
Airstrike activated.
Perfect. That thing's gonna hurt. And a Baden India 9 as well.
I got B locked in.
Alright. That's a lot of firepower over there though. Plus we're getting shot from the side now as well.
Target acquired.
It should not be the case. Let's go this way. I don't trust these guys, see? This is why I don't trust these guys. Almost had him.
Target.
I got all their attention at J9.
Target acquired.
Yeah, the move is fucked. Any Hotel 9 high. Oop, sorry. Whoa!
Target
Okay.
destroyed.
That dude in his Bane just got a giga back shot off on me. Like I said, I don't trust these guys. There's a reason why I don't trust these guys. Once again, complete and utter planlessness. Like, why is that Urbi still alive over there? You guys are up there and you didn't check the side? Yikes.
Target spotted.
Gotta be very careful now with my side torso.
Target spotted.
Ah, it's a different Urbi, never mind.
Target spotted.
Destroyed.
Oh, there he's gone. I have no idea what I just did, but he just exploded. It's an Annie last seen Hotel 9 high. Holy shit, that Urbi is going bananas. He got his. Okay, where's the Annie? Let's go to this corner here. There it is. Binary laser cannons at that range, my friend? I'm not scared. He's Hotel 9 high, he's got binary lasers. Maybe I should be scared. He's doing some damage to me. How are you still at so much health, my friend?
Target spotted.
That's a friend.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Need to go back to cover. The problem is I have to approach the Annie with my broken side torso first. He's still at this corner.
Target destroyed.
We are hitting kills. That's good. The timing on this dude.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target.
If this is me, by the way, I've had 10,000 piranhas on me by that time. It's not a Mauler MX-90. Yeah, shoot my side torso. Alright, shoot me. Dude, my lag mech just runs around in the basement instead of engaging and using that. He's just dicking around.
Target.
Unlike us, who won the match. Didn't expect the enemy to be able to do so much damage at that range with his 4 binaries. But still, like, how many openings do I have to give that light mech to finally go in and do something against that Annie? Answer is 10,000. Yeah, just check the guy's Yars list. Unfortunately, I don't know the rank of people, but had I known that the guy was that Yars list rank, I would have not expected him to do anything. Which I should have. I mean, let's be real, I just should have sat back and did nothing. Just waited. Would have been safe. Two LB10, 3 PPC Banshee. That doesn't sound bad. That's a 50 alpha. With the blue and gold paint scheme. It's part of the Otomo pack, which is a couple of normal mechs, but with like a slightly more exclusive skin.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Was it building the Mauler? That wasn't the Mauler, that was an Annihilator.
Engage.
It was, I believe, 4 binary laser cannons. The 1P.
Why don't we go to D4 and C4 instead of just Pathfinder?
Hey, Basalt is here. I mean, he's not wrong, but he made that statement about a minute too late. So I'm gonna try and support, but it's gonna be tough.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
UAV up Delta 4.
Target
New
spotted.
target acquired.
Oh god, he got. I am not holding my fire for a Thundercocker. Hell no. I will not hold my fire for a cocker.
Target spotted.
You can be sure of that.
Target acquired.
Come on, a little bit further.
Warning, incoming missile. Target destroyed. Airstrike.
And a boom! There we go. Nice hit. Oh, these guys are fucking blind.
Target spotted.
That's okay. Uncle TTB ain't blind. That's why I'm getting paid more. I wish.
Spotted.
Target acquired.
Hey, there's a Banshee. Banshee Fox not follow. Good. 2 Banshees.
Target spotted.
That was nice.
New target acquired.
Cockpit kill!
Affirmative. Target spotted.
It was 3 Banshees. Now it's 2. Holy shit. They're all pushing fast for 4. Oh, they could aim.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Oh no. He's behind me!
Critical damage.
Quick, it's TTB! Get him! Problem with assaulting TTB is assaulting you. Well, that man's pistol was yanked. 4 killing blows, 3 solo kills, 1000 damage done, 4 components and 2 UAVs. Beautiful match. And you know what? You know what? Say what you will. The man with the Thundercocks did do a lot less than you might think, but he held his fire at the point where we were coming around the corner. He held his fire and waited until he saw me firing, and then we hit the first Banshee in the back instantly. And these guys were all using XL Banshees. Guys, if you're using XL Banshees, it's absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine. XL Banshee is absolutely fine. But you gotta be cognizant of your surroundings. I.e., that means if you don't know what's going on the battlefield, maybe don't try that. GG's. 600 match score. Beautiful. We're sitting 43 minutes. So, I would say this build is nice. But, you know the only reason why we survived there is because we dropped 2 Banshees instantly, right? I think I cockpit killed that one. I don't even know. Let's see if we can verify this or not. Oh fuck! I didn't record. I have to get it from the stream. I thought it was a cockpit kill, but I'm not sure. Again, we have an effect in game. What we don't have is a message that says bracket C for cockpit. We don't have that. That would be convenient. Dwarf saying on YouTube, TTB isn't trapped in the room with you, you're trapped in the room with him. I mean, that guy jumped me fully fresh, right? And he just stayed on me, like, you know it's streamer aggro. You know it's streamer aggro. Like, it's blatantly obvious what it is. Just gets embarrassing when you then get shit on. So, I like this mech. Let's see what else we can test. Somebody said Banshee with LB10s and 3 PPCs. Which one would there be though? Let's see. Not the 3S. Not the Lammer Lynch. Not the 3M. It would be the 3E maybe. Doesn't have that many quirks though. Or the Siren. Siren has PPC velocity, PPC heat gen, cooldown, flat heat, flat velocity. Not a huge amount of cooldown though. If ER PPC and light, let's see. How would that look like? And why wouldn't you use AC10 over LB10? LB10 is lighter and smaller. Ah. Because you don't have the size, I see. This forces you into... This forces you into a standard engine. Say you had a 300. Okay. Bring some LB10 ammo, I guess. How much would you bring? 5 tons, I would say. And then you would need some cooling. Maybe go a little bit smaller with the engine. We go 280. 275, actually. 280 maybe. Also jump jetted potential here. Just one though. Ah, that's all the weight we get. I don't know if the LB10 is it. I think 2AC5 will probably be better. But they are nicely organized in terms of range, so in terms of range they would be fine. Projectile speed is 1500, this one's gonna have a lot more though. I think what holds this thing back is the LB10s. It's a nice alpha strike though. What could we do with this thing? Can I go light ferro with at this point? Nope, not enough space. What happens if I drop 1 ton of ammo? I don't get extra ammo though, right? So this is gonna be going dry very quickly. This is like 100 rounds. It's gonna go dry very quickly, so we can't do that. What we can do, however, is make use of our ample and thick legs. And also lower this arm a little bit, I guess. This down to 70 maybe. Let's see. Have a double heatsink in here. I've got 3 open slots. We can have another double heatsink, which I think we will utilize. Okay. Looking a little bit better now. Alright, let's give it a try. This build be better on the 3E. Look at the 3E quirks and tell me. .3E gets 10% heat, 20% velocity, 5% ballistic cooldown. Siren gets 20% PPC velocity, 5% PPC heat, 10% flat heat. So as far as heat is concerned, it gets 15% heat on the PPCs, which are gonna be heat generators. The velocity is higher on the 3E. This one gets 5% cooldown though. Flat cooldown. And this one has a jump jet. Looking at the weapon hardpoints? Maybe. That'll be X spread. Magazine capacity. Missile rack we do not need. Nice. Don't know how toasty this thing is gonna get. Definitely want full cool run here. And now what? I'll drop the seismic. Gonna drop that. My more points now. By torso speed. Let's go kinetic burst and some walking backwards. Alright. Try this. It's Llama Lynch time. No, it's the siren. It's time to sing the siren song. The siren sings like a pirate. Perfect. If we shoot somebody in the ass, we're gonna be a butt pirate. I also got something nice in the mail today. After 13 years, I will be exchanging my headphones. Because the problem is, like, these are good headphones, but the I've told you guys this multiple times. The holder on the bracket has a couple of issues.
TTB, the North Star of streamers.
Pasha Carol, thank you very much for the tier 3 and the 60 months. 5 years. 5 years. One of us. Part of the stream, part of the ship. Oh, thank you very much, Pasha Carol. How's it going? So as I was saying, these things 13 years old. I've had these brackets exchanged once and had new pads put on the headphones, like on the ear pads and on the head, but that kind of maintenance service costs you like 120, 130 bucks. That was like in 2020, and they're getting to that same point again. I'm like, yeah, do you want to pay another 120 bucks to get replacement parts for headphones that are good, but replacement parts that I think are subpar quality? Like, they were selling these headphones, Biodynamic was selling these headphones in 2013 for 500 bucks, and they used thin plastic as holders for the adjustable side of the headphones, right? And this plastic is so thin that if you just put the headphones too hard on the table, it's gonna crack. and then it won't hold anymore or break open completely, right? Which is kind of funny because the rest is aluminum. The rest is actually super sturdy, right? The frame is aluminum. This part right here, everything up here is aluminum, thick aluminum. But this shit right here is the thinnest plastic you've ever seen. And I just don't understand the engineering behind this. These were German engineers and they deserve to be slapped for that kind of bullshit. So, for my new headphones, if they work out, if they're good, we'll see. I have chosen to go also German, but with a different German company. We'll see how those work. And I went open back again. I think those are the best kinds of headphones for gaming. I would never go closed headphones. You feel like you're underwater. Always go open side. Also keeps your ears cooler. But yeah, we'll see how they go. I have high hopes. Zero expectations, but high hopes. And that headset, those headphones are gonna go into my amplifier, which then goes into my Go XLR. Because the Go XLR itself has an amplifier, but it cannot amplify that. I mean, it can amplify it, mostly, but I can amplify it even more. Because these are 300 ohm headphones, so you need a very strong signal to get to those properly. Inner ear? No, I will never go inner ear again. I've tried inner ears, and it sounds like you're underwater. It's horrible. When I'm talking, I hear my own voice so loud in my head I don't recognize anything anymore. I've tried the IEMs, and not only is the sound a lot worse than what you get from good over-ear headphones. They were comfortable to wear and everything. That was fine, but I just couldn't take the loudness of my own voice because the ear canal is just completely closed, right? They are very better for the gym or walking walking outside. See, that's the thing. For walking outside, I would not choose anything that actually closes off my ear because I want to hear that car that's coming from behind where you don't see it before it runs me over. For the gym, maybe. I mean, I don't know. That's up to everybody themselves, right? But if you have to talk a lot, and streaming is talking a lot, I don't know. I probably would not go with in-ear monitors. Maybe I just didn't have really good ones. I don't know, but the ones I tried were like $300, and just didn't work out for me. Time to move.
Target spotted.
Should probably also have like a weapon group for here. For the arms only.
Sorry, you got incoming in Delta 3.
The good thing is if I fall down I can jump up again. That was a miss.
Target spotted.
Where's this guy going? Timbuktu? Well, of course he is. He's a Timbuktu gamer.
Target acquired. Question is he planning to join the fighting force anytime now? No, probably not. If you're playing your assault mechs like that, guys, don't play assault mechs. Gotta be fighting, not running around hiding. Coincidentally, I see you, Jake Sully. That one didn't hit. Acquired.
No, hit his cockpit. Oh yes! Well, he's double LB20s. Need a chain fire group for these PPCs. Maybe do this and then have these, like so. Missed.
Target spotted.
That's a Warhammer still down there.
Target spotted.
Who's complaining? Is he complaining that he got shot in the face?
Target spotted.
I wonder.
Target spotted.
Oh, what is that? How did you get there? With an assault mech in the basement. Yo, can you stop wobbling around, please? That guy wobbled so hard I messed my shot up. Against an Annie. Can you believe that? Almost had him. Not quite, but almost. It's actually close. Our guys have a way too thin fighting zone right now. Way too close to each other. Might actually have to drop down here. Up a UAV. Yeah, we're losing hard right now because these guys just can't space for shit. And they're sitting in the basement once again. Not looking good. Oh god. Fucking jump jet abuser. And that, my friends, is why we need cooldown on jump jets so that people can't do that. Because it just looks stupid and it is stupid. I fully support anybody in the cauldron that says that jump jets need a cooldown. So that shit stops. Doesn't have to be a huge cooldown, but a small cooldown. Not a bad round for us though. I mean, the team just didn't really offer any kind of fight, but... Hey, the spider lives in the end. Hey Vin, good evening. $7-11. Yeah, that's how the match felt like. Exactly that. GG's. That dude got shot in the face twice and did 1 damage. That's why he was salty. He got shot in the face twice by me.
Been much longer than 18 months, but whatever, LOL. Hope you're doing well, dude.
Camagian, how's it going, man? Yeah, you've been around longer for 19 months than 19 months, I think. Of course with breaks, but you've been around a lot longer than that. I think since 2017, if I'm correct, right? I'm not really sold on the LB10s on this one. I think the LB10s actually make this thing potentially weaker. Like, I understand why he went with the LB10s, because they have less heat than the AC10s, right, and also less weight. Actually, no, they have the same heat. So then there is no reason not to just run a single AC10 and more mobility. Or 2 AC5s. Or even light AC5s, although light AC5s won't do so much. Yeah, we'll give it another try. It was not a bad round. Manila, I started being in Manila in 2017, April. I need cable. I 100% need a cable, Azima. You're correct with that. Like, I can't do Bluetooth. That sound delay would kill me. Bluetooth is horrible. for gaming. I want the full quality, so cable is the way to go. And of course, they're like noise cancelling earbuds that let some sound through if you want them to. Sure, basically they're acting like microphones. But what I was using was like professional quality in-ear monitors. But like I said, I didn't like how it sounded. Like as soon as you close off that ear canal, your own voice gets so fucking loud. It's fine if you're just listening to music or whatnot, but or maybe if you're a singer, maybe that helps too then, right? Because you can hear your own voice, but as a gamer that's talking a lot, nah. It's a write-off. It's 6 a.m. Oh, not even 6 a.m., but insomnia hit you. You've had 90 minutes of sleep. Oh shit, man. Well, hopefully you don't have to go to work or anything today. Yeah. I also cut my sleep a little bit because I had to, like Amazon, when they sent those headphones, they put like a password on it that you have to give to the driver when they're delivering it. And they sent that password like the middle of the day, not in the beginning of the day. So I was like, sure, cool. I have to what? Wake up to try and check my mobile phone to see if there's an email from Amazon that gives me the code so I can tell people in the house to get the package for me. Ay. That was annoying. Whatever you have had planned is going back to bed as soon as exhaustion hits. That makes sense, though. That does make sense. Let's see how. Hopefully, we get a new match quickly. What do you guys think of a playthrough of Oblivion Remastered? Once we're done with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Which hopefully won't take 10,000 more years, but probably will take part of next week. You done with the sickness? Oh, Mining Collective, let's go. The 100 hours into that game. You can literally put 500 hours into Oblivion if you want to. It is a huge game. It's a kind of game that's not made today anymore. You know? Although some of the games made today are like that, and they tend to be huge successes with the critics and fans alike. You know, games like Baldur's Gate 3 or Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 and 2. And they all have the same things in common. Proper believable world, no righteous moralizing, and they don't give you 10,000 tutorials. You gotta explore the world on your own. And the world has meaningful things everywhere, it's not just soulless busy work. It's companies where the staff takes very big pride in their work, and companies that are not necessarily ruled by shareholders. Or investors or whatnot. But yeah. Tend to be smaller companies owned by very few people.
Reactor
That helps.
online. Sensors online.
I mean, look at
Weapons online.
Ubisoft. Now they're getting what 25% of Ubisoft gets bought out by Tencent. What does Ubisoft do? Oh yeah, we've got so much money now. Yeah, we'll continue building the same shit that we've done before. You know, the same shit that was failing before. We'll continue the same stuff. We'll do the same thing again. All right, Ubisoft. Good luck with that. I will not be buying your trash games. I know that's actually not the thing. They're not trash games. They're not bad per se, but they're lacking soul. Well, if it is a masterclass game, I would say like back then, yes. Nowadays, if it has to measure up against the open world of, let's say, a Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, it is an infant to a giant. But back then, amazing.
You did a lot of damage there.
Acquired. New target acquired.
Hey, there's dubs.
2 enemies Charlie 4, not just the one.
Target spotted.
621 on all my weapons. Convenient.
Target spotted.
Okay, enemy team is gonna go Delta 4. Because our guy pushed over, in Echo 5. That means they're not gonna be going for a Echo 4 push. Leah, thank you for the tier 3
Target spotted.
and the 13 months. Much appreciated. Tier 3. Thank you. As I was saying, I'm happy that AAA companies telling you single player games are dead. And they need to implement gacha games elements to survive. Yep. It's complete bullshit. I mean, the thing is, they need to implement these elements because otherwise their stuff doesn't get bought, right? But the really good games, they don't need that kind of shit. Hello, Obi. How's it going? Ooh. Almost blasted my teammate there. I have no idea what I just hit, but I think the PPCs did not hit.
Target spotted.
Feel kinda useless right now. I'm also very tempted to just push through.
Target spotted.
Yeah, I gotta push through here. This is fruitless. They're not pushing.
Spotted. Need assistance.
Gonna keep a little bit more distance between me and this ramp right here, in case I have to shoot over it. A little more distance would be nice. Actually, I've got jump jets. What am I doing? I can ignore all this shit. I keep forgetting that I have jump jets.
New target acquired.
It's a guy close low now. 2 guys maybe. Alright, now we're almost in business. Can I jump up here, I wonder? With 1 jump jet, is that possible? It is! Hi there.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Okay, you killed my poor man down there. That's not good.
Target spotted.
It's a very even match. The problem is we don't really know what the enemy's at. That Marauder 4L is dangerous. So far, thankfully, I haven't taken a shot and I hit him twice, but maybe for like 50 damage or so. I'm gonna stay up here if I can.
Target spotted.
Fuck, that would have been a kill shot right there.
Target.
Ah, almost had him.
New target acquired.
No, had dips though. How's it going, Dubs? What now? Missed. No, maybe not. But then Timbuktu.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
What's up with the Timbuktu gamers today?
CT open, Juliet.
Target spotted.
I was hit by something. Don't know what.
Target spotted.
Juliet. Alpha, CT open. Aim for CT. Dead.
No. You're giving me the volley, I'll take it.
AV activated.
Anybody here?
Target acquired.
Sigma. That's not very scary.
Delta, CT open.
Target spotted.
Lima, CT.
Target spotted.
Acquired.
Lima, left shoulder.
Casually killing the UAV. Over at it. Hello. Rip. I'm farming him.
Left shoulder open.
Target dis-
Oh, come on. No, farm. I must farm right there. There's a learn boat to farm. They're thirsting so much for the kills. They have no appreciation for the finer arts of farming.
I got the dead for sure achievement.
And I got 3 kills and 500 damage dealt. Not too much shooting, unfortunately. That's pulling down my match score. GG's. Didn't get to shoot too much, did we? Yeah, Cabagino, I'm right there with you. The Mass Effect was an amazing ride up until the end, where they broke with their own creed of your player choices matter. Mass Effect is one of the best games ever made, like the Mass Effect series, right until the point where your player choices no longer matter in the end. Now you get to choose between 3 different colors of flavor for your end. That was terrible. That was just like the writers collectively just committed Sudoku, and the trainees had to take over or something. I don't know. That was the beginning of the downfall of BioWare, though. Yeah, what we're seeing these days, and it's a really good thing, is that smaller companies, and that also includes PGI, can come up with some really good up to absolutely amazing games that sell like hotcakes. Because they don't cater to the broad masses. They're doing exactly they're doing exactly the opposite of what those AAA companies do. The AAA companies try to cater to every schmuck. They try to cater to every sort of political extremists or crazy people. They try to cater to the broad masses. And what do these games do? They have their own niche. And they're completely unapologetic about what they are. Right? That's why they're successful. Because people are sick and tired of the bland shit that caters to everybody. Or tries to cater to everybody, yet caters to nobody. So yeah. Me personally, I would be paying $100 for a KCD3, no problem, right now, instead of 50. Because those developers deserve it, because they're doing such a great job, because that game company does such a great job. Same thing with Larian and Baldur's Gate 3, right? Or other games like that. And I'm still gonna maintain Mechwarrior 5 Clans is the best Mechwarrior title ever made so far as a total package is concerned. Is it perfect? Nope. But as far as mech games are concerned, it is pretty much the peak. Looking at presentation, story, and everything in between. Like I said, not perfect, but the peak, I think, compared to the other games before. Still have to play Divinity Original Sin. Uh-oh. I mean, Cyberpunk launch was kind of fucked up, but here's the thing. You cannot credit CD Projekt Red enough for Good Old Games, which I think is amazing. Good Old Games, the platform, amazing for what they started out doing with like cultivating and keeping old games alive, amazing. And on top of that, the Witcher series that they made was amazing, and Cyberpunk, you gotta give them credit. They delivered it in a state where it was good, but not as good as what they were known for with Witcher 3. And they kept working on it, and with the add-on, they made it amazing. I mean, yeah, WoW killed a lot of other MMORPGs, but the reason why WoW was so successful is because it finally, as you said, it simplified, it made the MMORPG genre more accessible, and it made it into mainstream. Before World of Warcraft came out, if you said you were playing MMOs, people would look at you funny. They were like, "Oh, well, he's spending so much time in a video game. That must be a weirdo, right?" After World of Warcraft, playing video games for a long time actually became okay. Yeah, Cyberpunk was okay on PC, but on consoles it was unplayable. Because, again, consoles... Like, no hate, but consoles are kids' toys.
Sensors online.
They're powerful kids' toys, but they're kids' toys compared to PCs. Yes, that also means that's why they're more accessible, why they're not as expensive and whatnot, why there's not so much... you don't have to know anything to get a player with a console, right? That's all fine. That's all fine and good, but if you're a serious gamer with some resources, you gotta go with a PC. Way more freedom, way more power. Ultima Online? Yeah, I also played Ultima Online. I played the shit out of Ultima Online. $500 telephone bill a month. Ultima Online. Back in like 1999. StarCraft and Ultima Online. And Star Wars Galaxies, same story. I was actually the Jedi correspondent for the German Star Wars Galaxies fan site. Until it shut down. As a company, you really gotta listen to your devs. If your developers say that it's not ready, then I mean it depends, of course. Like, well, what do you do? Right now, there's this giant thing called GTA 6. Smoke up top, Fox 5. There's this giant game called GTA 6 lurking in the distance. And all game developers are trying to avoid releasing their game at the same time because they're afraid the game will just go under. I don't think that's necessarily the case, because the crossover between people who want to play GTA 6 versus the people who want to play I don't know, Mechwarrior 5 Clans DLC is probably fairly small, so.
New target acquired.
Hey, I know this guy. And he's fucked. Murder! Come on, it's one shot.
Target destroyed.
And it now. There we go. That was nice, motor. Like, everybody expects GTA 6 to be a huge hit, but I don't know. I'm not the person to ask, though. I've played GTA 5 and I stopped playing it because on PC it was so poorly coded that it was just lagging like crazy on the minimap and whatnot, and I just was like, yeah, you know what? I'm not dealing with this Pepega shit. If that's the case, I'm not gonna play it. I don't care how good your game is. If you're calling yourself like a AAA studio and you've got that like kind of position in the community, then you can't afford to make such bad port on PC. That's just unexcusable.
And Delta 5.
I wonder what's shooting me from the side there.
Target
Come on,
acquired.
one more step backwards, my friend. Do it. Can you please stop it?
New target acquired.
Houston, we have a problem. And the problem is that my guys aren't engaging enough. Yeah, 2 kills ahead, but it doesn't feel like it.
New target acquired.
The Pegasus on the team. So annoying.
Target 05.
That guy is gonna have 10,000 damage farm at the end of the match. Because he just isn't getting challenged, except by me. And my PPCs are going... Oh, North American servers, that explains it. I was about to say, my shots are going to targets. No, didn't go to this one. Ow. No, didn't go to this one. Okay. Dude, this teammate shot me twice now in my arm. At some point you'd think he'd learn. Somebody's SRMing around here.
New target acquired.
Up here, let's go. Let's get.
Target destroyed.
Thank you.
I think the Bane is still up though, right? Nope, it's dead. Oh, hello. Don't run away, come to me. He's the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air! And he's running away. Straight into his doom. You can't write that shit, my friends. It's impossible. He's got a brawler and he runs away. Instead of engaging the target that's close to him, where he could actually do some damage, he just runs away. Run away, little girl! Oh, run away! Oh, I don't have too much damage done though. Yeah, it's another 400 damage game. Heck. This build unfortunately doesn't do much unless it can actually gets to shoot targets a little bit. We didn't get to do that at this match. Ultima Online on a free shot? Nah, I never played on free shots. I always played on the original, on the like the official servers. I have a stalker I want to try out. I think this was from from Sultan. Is to try the clan stalker with PPCs. Which one was that though? Am I blind? Ah, here he is. That's the last build we tried and I just couldn't get a good match with this thing. Because LRMs are bigger. But this could have potential. Super high mounts. Grab velocity. What else do we grab? Can we grab all of that if I drop that? No. Not quite. Kinda want the range though. Maybe like so. And the cooling should be nuts in this thing. go. Matthew, how's it going? MX90 with 6 AC5s. Yeah, that's a good build. Super solid. TTB Jedi Master confirmed? Actually, yes. Fun fact: I also played for a short time. I played on a professional Jedi Knight 2 team, and back in the day, people were treating Jedi Knight 2 as a first-person shooter, and I just mastered the art of running around with a lightsaber and just using force powers and whatnot to be a brutal menace in Capture the Flag. I wouldn't shoot, I was just running around with a lightsaber. People totally underestimated that 24/7 and they all died to it. Oh, that's funny. All those duels, you could actually duel other Jedi in that Episode 5 Empire Strikes Back arena where Darth Vader fights Luke with the carbon cooler. That was so amazing. And there was one move. If you had 3 stances for Jedi Knight 2, right? You had like the light stance, medium stance, and strong stance. And if you did light stance, you could do like a move where he turns his sword around and just stabs it like past his side and backwards. And people like to use invisibility in duels, right? So me, high quality headphones back in the day and a good sound blaster card. I stand there. Enemy goes invisible at the beginning of the duel. Like everybody bows, the duel begins, guy goes invisible, you know he's gonna go for a backstab, right? My guy just goes into the correct hold for light stance, right? And I wait until I hear him slightly behind me and I press backward and mouse 1 and I go stab backwards, guy dies, becomes visible and dies. That was so cool. That was, like, there were some Jedi Master things going on in that game for sure. Yeah, Jedi Knight 2 was nice. Jedi Academy that followed afterwards was not as good anymore, unfortunately. HPG manifold with ERPPCs, yes please. There was this one Capture the Flag map where you have like these 2 bases and then like this like weird catwalk in between over a complete abyss, and you could just take people with force choke and just throw them away. You could push them away, you can pull them away, or you can just put them up with force choke and then just use the choke to move them around a little bit and put them under the catwalk and then let go. And they just go wee. That was brutal. How are you going to Crimson Strait for some reason? Just returning after long breaks, but performance will be less than stellar. Well, if the spelling is concerned, you have already failed, my good sir. But I like this one guy who says welcome back. That is true. I was more than like Yogurt of Spaceballs and Joda Jedi.
Reactor online.
That is true, because Yogurt would never pass a sweet piece of ass
Weapons
without
online.
tapping it.
All systems.
Yeah, Jedi are like the whole Jedi Order is very dumb. When you get older, you realize that the whole Jedi Order is very dumb. Let's see how hot this thing gets. Cooling's pretty nice though. Look at that cooling. Holy shiznit. That thing is eating the heat. It's a kid's story? Yeah, it is. Unfortunately, yes. But fortunately, these days we have stories that are not as much aimed at kids, like Andor, for example. Plus, what was aimed at kids back then was a lot different than what is aimed at kids back now. I think we're not allowing our kids to experience a little bit of the harsher side of things. It's too much putting them in cotton, making sure they are not exposed to anything bad ever, which is the wrong way. You gotta expose kids to bad stuff, because that helps them grow and build character. In a safe way, of course, but you know what I mean. So, oh, by the way, yeah, TTB hacks, look at this. I can look through there. I don't know why I can look through there, but I can. It's at a certain spot. Like right here you can look through. If you move past it, you can't. Interesting, right?
Target spotted.
That is just my luck. The enemy team pushing this way.
Charlie coming in.
Might have to help over here before things get very dire.
Pushing over. Fire.
Ah, they're going for my legs.
New target acquired.
Ah, okay. No. Go back.
Target spotted.
Jesus. And there's a guy behind me now. I don't know where he is, but he's behind me. Of course. Alright, we're safe from him for now. Dude, where am I shooting?
Target spotted.
I have to keep moving backwards here. And split my attention between up there and back there. That's the only way I can be safe here. Okay, so as long as he's shooting the other guys, it's fine.
On iPhone, 3.
Is that a teammate? Nope, that's not a teammate.
Target spotted.
But no, they're kissing, which means I can't shoot him.
Target destroyed.
That's a weird match. Alright, so the Crusader's gonna push him on the left, which means I'm gonna go right. He's gonna hopefully run into me on the right side. No, he's not. He's going to the other side, of course. That's smart, my friend. So he's gonna run the other way.
Target spotted.
Oh, and he's on him already. Wow, that was amazing. What? Nice tree. Gotta have that in the face.
Target acquired.
Ruby. Miss.
New target acquired.
Need assistance.
CT on the Hellbringer.
Trying to cool down a little bit here. Oh, we're good. Okay, now we're all gonna sit in the basement in that corner.
Target destroyed.
That was great. It was 4 binaries earlier. Alright.
Okay, nice.
We thought episode 1 to 3 were the worst back then. Now, the thing is, what happened with those episodes, and I'm fully on board with Hayden Christensen and Evan McGregor here, the issue was that back then, people believed critics. These days, people don't believe critics as much. Like, the advent of social media has made it so that people are able to share their opinions much more widely and more quickly, and I think the original, like the prequel episodes would get a completely different reaction these days. Because I always liked the prequels. Like, some people hated on them. I think Jar Jar was a bad idea. Absolutely, Jar Jar was a bad idea. That's why he wasn't in the second and third part. At least not in the leading role. But other than that, the prequels were super nice. And what Disney did with episodes 7, 8, and 9 was just rehash things. And the only guy that was brave enough to do something new was, what was his face? The guy that did episode 8. And episode 8, I liked episode 8. Once again, I said it when it came out, people hated on it, and I was like, nah. Once, give this 5 to 10 years, I'm telling you, there's a high chance people will like episode 8 the most out of the new trilogy. Because it did something new. Because episode 7 is just a rehash of part 4, and episode 9 was a rehash of Return of the Jedi. With a little bit of like Marvel heroes thrown in, a little bit of like anti-Thanos stuff. That was bullshit. I was happy that they resurrected Ian McDiarmid to come back. That was nice. So, because, hey, everybody loves himself some Emperor, right? But still. That was so cheesy. And like they just threw away all the interesting points from part 10, from part 8. And just didn't even talk about them. Like, so many things that were built up in part 8, in part 9, was just retconned. Just never existed, basically. Horses on spaceships, yes, that made a lot of sense. I mean, they were inside the atmosphere, but still. It was weird. It was weird. Hayden naturally scenes were kinda cringe. I mean, the dude doesn't have much experience about around ladies. But he's like the OG milfing man. Star Wars sucks because it doesn't have LRM stalkers. Blech. I'm going to the Borg with my PPCs, that's not gonna be so good. Kids love Jar Jar? Yeah, maybe. I mean, he's comic relief, right? Problem is that the Star Wars fans grew up. But yeah, like I said, even with Jar Jar, it's still okay. Like the epic fight between Darth Maul and the Jedi was really nice. Was really cool. That was something unseen at that time. Yeah, exactly, man. It was just complete chaos. Like Disney Star Wars seems to be complete hit or miss. Like even Ahsoka, for example, Ahsoka started in a completely weird way. Because I loved Star Wars Rebels, right? With the whole cast and whatnot, it was super nice, and to see them come to the actual big screen in real life action was really cool. But in the beginning of Ahsoka, it was this weird thing. Like I constantly was thinking, are they gonna fight, or like Ahsoka and what was her name? The female Mandalorian who became a Jedi trainee, the one with the artwork. I keep forgetting her name. Sabine, right? I kept thinking with like this they have this like weird mentor trainee friend relationship, and I was like, are they gonna fuck or fight? Because it's gonna be one of the two. But after a couple of episodes in, then it started to get better and better. And the actor that played the Dark Jedi, holy shit, that man hard carried so much of that. It's too bad he passed away. They will have to recast him somehow, because without that role, the show dies. He's trying to hit me with racks at that range. Good luck. How is this not a hit? I think I have to move.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
Shooters are coming already. Now guys are quietly fucking off to the sides. Which if they don't have range is understandable, of course. Only one shot there.
What the heck, man? Why'd you shoot me in the back?
UAV activated.
How is that second shot? Oh god. It's got Thundercocks. Peek again. Oh, we go to side torso. Just hit him with one PPC right there.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Gotta watch my back. 3 kills behind right now.
New target acquired.
Spotted. Target spotted.
Sweeper Eagle has a talent for just being in my line of sight.
Need assistance. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Shouldn't have much health left. Missed. Oh, my team is dying. What's he talking about? Not me. For a change, not me.
Target spotted.
Warning, incoming missile.
It's Duke down there. Maybe I can support him. Hope he died. Too bad. I got a kill. Missed. Big time. Rip. Only TTB kills TTB. Cheers. Bondog, thank you for the 34 months. Let's see how we did. I did a lot of shooting though. Not too bad, 800 damage with a solo kill. Yeah. Fact that is top damage in the match. Fortunately not able to carry this, whatever this was, but GG's. Not a high damage game, that's for sure. I don't know, I don't like it as much. Like Sultan said this would be super nice. I feel it doesn't do any damage. Just like Ahsoka, the only good thing was Ray Stevenson. I like the Ezra actor. I like the fact that the voice actor that actually played Thrawn in Rebels plays Thrawn in Ahsoka. What I didn't like is that Thrawn is an idiot in Ahsoka. Like, Thrawn was always a clear threat in Rebels. Like, he wasn't one to mess with. And in Ahsoka, he just conveniently doesn't do the things that would be smart. Like, hey, they're coming your way. Why don't just throw the orbital bombardment at them and be done with it? No, let's just Dick Trickle it. That was weird. I think this mech is kind of suffering from the lack of speed, like projectile speed. It's really hard to hit anything at longer range of this thing. Farm would not play with his food, yep. So I didn't like that. But the fact that Ezra finally got home was kind of cool. But now Sabine, together with Ahsoka, are like in that weird place, right? So they're trapped now. But Ezra's back. Like I said, my big problem with Ahsoka was in the beginning. Also, what happened to the Dark Jedi lady? Wonder. But like I said, like I'm actually serious. As I was watching Ahsoka, the first couple of episodes, I did not know, are they going to fight or are they going to fuck? Because that was the kind of vibes I got from the two ladies. It was just cringe. It was just cringe. It got a lot better in the later episodes, but the beginning, like they didn't find their stride. Once again, too much corporate bullshit, too much trying to pander to certain audiences, not enough focus about telling a cool story. But see, the thing is, those corporations have tried it for years now to force these kinds of things down our throats, and the people have rebelled, and they have been vicious, and rightfully so. And more companies are starting to realize this and stopping that kind of bullshit. You know what I loved with Ahsoka? That they brought back Hayden Christensen. That was amazing. I also that Obi-Wan series, that Obi-Wan miniseries was not bad. Like, it wasn't amazing, so to speak, but it wasn't bad. Andor was super nice. A little bit weird, but super nice. And, I mean, everybody loves The Mandalorian, although... Like, The Mandalorian is done with the episodic format, right? They're just gonna do a movie now, as far as I understood. Which is kinda sad. I would have loved more Pedro Pascal. Oh, Forest Colony. Not gonna happen? Too bad. Hayden did a really good job. And what people don't realize is that he acted the way he acted because George Lucas wanted it that way, right? If your director tells you this is what I want, you got, as an actor, you do what the director says, right? Where's my water? My water got drained. Someone pulled the plug on the bathtub. It's a config file setting. Because water in this game takes away a lot of resources from your FPS, and on top of that, it can hide light mechs, which makes no sense. It would make sense if it would actually reduce their speed, but it does not. So.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
Anybody seen the latest season of Reacher yet?
All systems nominal.
If so, what did you guys think?
Engaged.
I personally think I liked it, but I would say it wasn't as good as the previous ones.
Target spotted.
Thundercock stalkers, stop summoning the Thundercocks, guys. There is enough of them in the game already, without you guys summoning them. With heathen words and incantations. Ow. How did I not hit that shot? Am I stupid or what? Ooh, and artillery strike immediately. Wow. What a bitch.
Target spotted.
Okay. I have no idea why I'm clipping so much on these buildings, but it's very annoying. The next artillery strike. Who's that dude? Because he's got no cock. Like he's throwing strikes like there's no tomorrow.
Target spotted.
How is that not a hit?
Target spotted.
Okay, our guys are trying to push over here, which is really bad. Because that means all the pressure is gonna go towards Bravo 4. Gonna run over us. That forces me back.
Guys, we still gotta hold the
Get
spree as
in the
well.
light, man.
Target
Everybody
spotted.
can't do it. Hide that.
Gonna go high here.
Got three here stuck in the damn bottom of the hill.
Heavy peeps on that guy.
Rushing right into their line. We're getting close.
Dude, can you shoot somebody else but me? It's getting a bit boring. No, seriously, can you shoot somebody else but me?
Target spotted.
Super easy as hell after that, but
Missed.
Target spotted.
yeah, I'm chasing that guy with you.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Gotta hold this position here.
Target spotted.
Went low.
Target spotted.
Ah, it's unlucky. Can I get any higher? Maybe like this.
The hell is shooting?
Target spotted.
Kill him? I think he killed him, right? That took me a lot of armor. Cost me a lot of armor, that move.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Affirmative.
How is this not a hit? That's bullshit.
Target spotted.
Critical damage.
Target spotted.
That's not good.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
My colleague's coming. Gonna be on this side.
Warning incoming.
Oh, I should have been the kill. I don't think my hit registered. All of this for 672. Yeah, I'm gonna tell Sultan this build is trash. It doesn't do anything. It's good on paper, but it's not good. Especially the projectile speed is kinda hurting you. Because you get a lot more speed with, let's say, the Warhawk. So, this one's a dud. Let's give the Cataphracted another chance. Now, of course, we get HPG manifold. Oh, and that's why I don't play these kinds of game modes. That sucks, man. But yeah, that's why I don't play these kinds of game modes. 100%. A Zeus build. Zeus is not really a good mech. I think Zeus is... Even though they... like, even the more massively quirked ones are not good. Like, the Zeus needs quirks on the level of the Orion, I think, to be anyway usable. Unfortunately, it doesn't have Orion quirks.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Cool, guys.
Alright, AC5s. Full expose. I think our Ruby's asleep. Nope, he's not. No, they lost their MacGyver. By the way, genius nickname. Kinda sad I didn't think of that.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Gotta be very careful with shooting here because I'm
Target spotted.
using low slung arms.
Target spotted.
Nice.
New target
spotted.
acquired.
Well, we're doing potato apparently, so
New target
let's rotate.
acquired.
Maybe I can go a little bit higher on this ramp and shoot from there. It's gonna be slightly out of range, but not too far, I guess. Okay. It's not a bad spot to have.
New target acquired. Online.
Hitting the wall.
Airstrike activated.
It's hard to hit this.
New target
Assault in the
acquired.
basement.
Warning, incoming missile.
Dumbass.
Warning, incoming missile.
I'm out of range, dumbass.
Missile.
That's your average LRM player, my friends.
New target acquired.
Doesn't even understand how range is and how it works.
Missile.
This guy understands range though. So does this guy.
Incoming missile.
our whole push just fizzled out, unfortunately.
New target.
Hello.
Spotted. Target spotted.
That's not so good. Can I go back?
Warning incoming.
He still doesn't understand it. Like I keep saying, your average LRM player is brain dead. Like literally brain dead.
Target spotted.
Of course, they're here now.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Unfortunately, I'm getting shot in the back as all of this is happening.
New target. Missile. Target destroyed.
GG's, man.
Incoming missile.
Stambass is still trying to lure me.
Target spotted.
Oh, there's another guy up top now. Cool. Didn't see that. I have 4 kills over 2 ahead. I mean, I'm almost dead, but we're ahead right now. Not bad.
Target
What's this thing
acquired.
up there? Linebacker. Didn't do too much damage to him though.
Target spotted.
It's gonna drop and kill me probably. Ha ha ha! Skip shot! Still close.
Target acquired.
Waffle is not looking so hot.
Target.
Problem is with my low slung arms, this is a terrible spot to fight from. Any kind of ramp is terrible for me. I need to get higher, which means full expose, and I'm
Target.
not healthy to full expose right now, but this is the way.
Target spotted.
New target.
I'm hecticing around over there. He's one shot in his Raven.
Target
Yep.
destroyed. New target
Target spotted.
acquired.
Target spotted.
Wonder that Ghost Sniper went.
Target spotted.
Shadowcat for up top Fox.4.
Target destroyed.
That's the last target up top Fox.4 with Gauss.
Affirmative.
He's dropped down, Fox.5 low. Now where did he go? I don't get shot in the ass. What is this, guys? Maybe check their base? No? I think he went the other direction. I think he went back to their base. Like Foxtrot 3-ish. Confirmed, up top Echo 3. Now we're playing Hunt the Shadowcat. A fun game for the whole family. My low mount's actually terrible. How is nobody seeing him?
Need assistance.
Gonna expect this guy to run. Oh, he's running. He's running in the wrong direction though. Ah, but my tender machinations bear fruit. I hit him on the side toss a lot of time and he was red side toss.
Target
Did you?
destroyed.
There we go. We're alive. I didn't die. I should have died there, but we were able to get out. And we got a nice one. We won against Setetsu and survived, so that was nice. I did no damage whatsoever. 343. Yay. Well, turns out that spot where I was, not very good. Didn't get to shoot much. Damn it, this is killing my score. This is killing my average score. My Jarls! I'm killing my Jarls with this mech. Well, here's hoping that our next match is gonna be a little bit more fruitful for farming. Although today has not been a good day for farming so far. Except for the UX5 Mauler, that thing was farming. Other stuff though, not so much. What would be good for this mech? Freeworld's Colosseum could be good. Let's go there. Or Crimson Straight, also fine. Murloc. Maybe he's a Morlock. No, not flesh-eating Morlocks. Morlocks, anybody? The Time Machine? Classic movie from like the, what was it, 50s, 60s?
I'm an extremely light team.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
Alrighty. Let's go. And cataphract the system. Got some nice range, got some nice ammo. I'm going to go total defense mode, I guess. Blam 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 blam. Elsa Victory 3DX. Anybody remember Elsa graphics cards? So the last graphics cards manufactured in Germany, unfortunately. But the Elsa Victory 3DX was a great graphics card. It was like in 386 times. An S3 Verge chip and 4 MB of RAM. And I paired my Elsa Victory 3DX with a Voodoo 2. I brought games like Unreal to life. Back then, if you never had experienced 3DFX, then you started Unreal in '97 for the first time with 3DFX graphics. Holy shit. Mind blown. What is with people in that weird, like, saddle push that they're trying to do these days all the time?
That black man on the ridge, bravo.
Target spotted.
Okay, I'm fine.
Target spotted.
Thank you for those missiles.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Scouting this, that's kinda nice. Maybe I can go up top. That's actually useful that he's scouting this. Alright. Guess we'll go up top. Should be fine to do. I know, famous last words. This should be fine. Just while we'll try and walk that way. So if something gets behind me, I don't get shot in the ass. Hello there. Stuck. Not so good.
So we're giving up saddle, I guess? I can beat.
Okay, this is not doable. This is not doable. Can't fight these guys. Let's go up high here. Wait. It's okay, we can just hit them when they crest over. Less space for them to move if we have like a broad firing line on them.
Are we gonna try to force them down below?
I'll just bait them in. Question is, are they gonna push sometime? Oh, guys, fighting a Black Lanner. How far back can I go here? This is not ideal. This is way too close for comfort for me.
Target spotted.
this can block my shots actually. That also sucks. Not ideal. Also, we lost our 2 teammates pushing in the back. Even less ideal. Nah. This could work though if I just position myself here and guard the tunnel. Up top.
Acquired.
Flankers, Echo, Delta 5. Target spotted.
Are you really not gonna push the tunnel at all?
Just one thing so far. Target spotted.
Okay.
Fast. He's gone. Target spotted.
Silently giving over the position, that is not good. I'm stuck. I'll drop in the water. And fall back. Try to get some range on this.
Just what happens when you have a bunch of sweats on either side.
New target acquired.
Close to Echo 6.
This would actually be good for me. Because I have 3 line of fire here. I just can't hit them if they go low. That's the problem. Need some elevation.
Echo 5 and we push the saddle.
We're going out of optimal range here, but it's still fine, I think.
They're still watching saddle. Watch out. They're still watching at saddle. Be careful.
This is a weird match.
Or we could just go around.
You're down 2.
I need to look into the tunnel, I feel. Sailor Man,
Catching a flanker. Delta
have a good
5,
one.
Delta 4.
Enjoy the barbecue.
Mech.
Bring me some. I'm sure it's not gonna be rotten once it's getting shipped over here. Oh hello.
Acquired.
Target spotted.
PC Beagle and Delta 4 behind the hill.
Spotted. Affirmative.
Standing on Echo 7.
Target spotted. Yeah, I'd say we just go around.
Delta 4, I think he's alone.
You know if anyone else is coming. Target spotted.
Yeah, he's alone over here. Could use another fast mover.
Come on, we push all and
Another next spot. Yeah, I think they're rotating. At least the Lance we're controlling 5 right now.
Okay.
Delta 6.
Target spotted.
If we're all going tunnel, that's not gonna be good. It's gonna hurt.
Target spotted.
But if I can shoot the range in tunnel, that would be nice actually.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Fuck, there's a bunch over here now.
Alright, come back.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna make it.
This is risky right now, but I need to do something.
CT saddle, whatever that is. Target spotted.
Airstrike activated.
What's that flea sneaker on
New
Delta
target.
3?
We actually got out. Wow. They're coming from behind now.
Acquired.
Coming to help you, AK5 low. Just don't step in front of me.
CT Alpha.
Holy shit. Fucking shitters. Ay, ay, ay. That was a lot of waiting time for a shit match. I know I shouldn't play this mech. It's just not good enough in terms of quirks for what it actually brings to the table. It's just a cursed design. It's just a cursed design. You're looking at the weapon systems and you go like, hey, look at this, you got like 10% cooldown, 15% range, or 20% cooldown actually, 25% velocity, but it doesn't do anything. Does not do anything. Okay, let's try for this thing. Radita, thank you for the Prime and the 38 months. I set on a Stone Rhino, how does it even work? High DPS. And the big dick. Because most players will try and run if their Stone Rhino drops in front of them, pushes them, and then he's fresh. But not this guy. This guy fights.
Up, make some pit stops. Came back from being down 1-3. Pack my things up, make some pit stops. Came back from being down 1-3.
Now we're playing Search Warrior Online again. I mean, I would take Solaris City, but did I just vote all my points to Solaris City? Rip me. Ah, well. Here we go. Solaris City. Also, in 3 days, on Tuesday, there is a new Diablo season starting, so I'm gonna dip my nose into that again. Like, I'm not gonna do it hugely on stream or anything, but I don't know. Every single new Diablo 4 season, I've just liked to come in, play this game for a week or so, and then be done with it again. It's good for a week or two, but then it gets a little bit stale.
Weapons online. All systems nominal.
It's like the third or fourth match in a row where we are going up against Tetsu. Interesting. That's the wrong way. Gotta stay with the mates somehow. Even going higher is a challenge because if you're shooting down, you're hitting the ground, right? Let's organize an Echo 3, Echo 4, guys. Oh, I missed that shot. Missed him again. Watch the lights flanking Delta 3, guys. We're just getting murdered here. Our guys are not stepping up. He needs an invitation. Oh, my fight's over already. Warmer to see also didn't fight. He's also at 90+% about all this time. This one's over. For me at least. There's nothing I can do. Are people just refusing to engage and there are people engaging? Oh god. Now we're thundercocking or whatnot.
Lost Echo 4, ping out, turn around. We got a flank at the Echo 4. Affirmative, target spotted.
Problem is when my side torso pops, it's fucked. Alright. Thanks for the narc, enemy team. I need that. The whole enemy team now knows that I'm super low health. Gotta love narc. Narc should be removed from the game or its duration radically altered. It's just way too long. We're still narked. Finally it's gone. I can support him long range, but I can't do much beyond that. They've pushed behind us in Delta 4, I think. And he knocked out one of my weapons. Behind me. Nice. Nice. I can't really engage right now. I'm gonna die if I do. Yeah, it's just waiting for me. Stuck. Thanks, PGI. Mech couldn't step back onto the building. Look how much health a Nightstar still has. Are you blind? There's a Fafnir right in front of you! Ay, ay, ay. There's a Fafnir in Delta 4. He's out of ammo though. Alright, he's out of ammo. He must have an amazing match. Oh, 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 he sees him! He sees him! Finally! Okay, he must have an amazing match. Come on. And he's dry. Ah, he's one-shot CT. The Irby's focusing on the wrong target here right now, which is good. Yeah, Irby is totally focusing on the wrong target. Okay, GG's. We've won. Ay, 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 ay. So, Nightstar went down to 0 ammo. He must have over 1,000 damage. Way over 1,000 damage. Two kills, one solo kill, 4 KMDDs, 720 done, 650 taken, 7 components. Took too much damage early on because I didn't get proper support. The support on the left side later on from the two guys was nice though. How do you go empty ammo with 750 damage? That man has not enough ammo on his build, 100%. 460 to Mechwarrior. GG's. Didn't construct additional pylons. Should we reverse engineer the Nightstar build and try to see how much damage we can do? Actually, I have it here already. Alright. So, I'm gonna put this into Nav Alpha. And we'll see how much ammo my mech has. Alright, so are you ready for the numbers? So my mech can shoot for 2,600 damage before going out of ammo. It's a little bit extra dangerous though. Like, it doesn't need to have the XL engine, you could just go with the light engine instead, but whatever. Is there anything I can remove here? I probably could get a little bit lighter on the range, I guess. How would that look like? Do we have projectile speed on this one? It has 10% range from the get-go anyways, and 15% cooldown, but not projectile speed. You know what? Gonna sacrifice 1 ton for a TC Mark 1. And see how that goes. What, your Mechs skill tree? Yeah, then let me look into my skill tree. How about that? Okay, apply changes. There we go. All right, let's do it. I'll take a quick bio break, guys. I'll be right back.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Ah. Polar Highlands, eh? Look at the AFK buddies. I think the extra speed is gonna help us. Optimal range 700. But we can shoot at 1000, no problem. These guys are definitely in range. Got a complete retard, was that of the cataphract? Alright, let's try and hold this corner, I guess. Out of bullet drop. Let's keep on going forward. If they are rotating, so am I. Rip. Is he showing again? Nope. Oh, that's a Bane, that's dangerous. Okay, my team is still rotating. Guess there's nothing in India 9, they're all in Hotel 8. Ah, fuck, I shouldn't have gone further. Alright, now I gotta commit to this. Now we gotta commit. It's unfortunate. Maybe I can stop them from here. Nope, because we're bouncing around. Need to get higher. Come on, let me up. Need overview of the battlefield. That's good enough. Come on, turn. Alright, good spot. Double jam instant, nice. That's something from him. Farm him a little bit. Okay. Still the Atlas up there. The setup is stupid. What do I do here? Weapons need to be set up like this. Okay, much better. Okay. Basically stopping the enemy team from doing a rotation here. It's relatively close. They gotta push in. They're at the point now where they're crumbling slowly. How did he even get behind us? Light mech? No. Not even a light mech. That's the Atlas dead. This guy is YOLOing into 2 assault mechs. How am I supposed to farm like that, huh? They all run away from me.
Thank you.
Are we gonna just cap? That's fine. So.
No, I just moved out, but somebody else decided to cap.
No, guess not.
Quick, quick, we gotta get the point!
Hello, TTB.
I did 700 damage. Like I said, it was not a big farm, unfortunately. But to be fair, we were shooting at a big range then anyway, so... Let's try that again. Hey, evening sock. You want to repair the tire, not replace it? I would say no to that. I would say 100% no to that. The tire is the only thing between you and the ground with your car. It's the one thing where you should never make a compromise. No refurbished tires, no patched tires. Always new. Just use your spare RTX 4090. I mean, I'm gonna upgrade my graphics card when the next generation comes out. I'm looking to get like an 80 class Nvidia card when the next generation comes out. The 50 generation was just way too little of an upgrade. You don't go fast, you can save on tires? I would never save on tires. I'm always getting like some of the best tires available. as far as like construction and braking distance is concerned, and grip. Tires are the one thing I would never compromise on. Like, the right tire can literally mean the difference between you getting in an accident and stopping before you get into an accident, so there's just zero compromise on that. I don't remember which tires I actually got back then, but I think it was some like super high quality Michelins.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems normal.
Yokohama's? That is a brand I'm not familiar with whatsoever. I think I have, like, I either have Michelins or Continentals on there. Yeah, I also don't travel a lot by car, so like the new winter tires I bought last year, like that was tires exchanged after like what, 10 years. Yeah, I don't drive a lot, so can save on tires that way. Just don't drive too much. Are they winter tires or summer tires though? Oh, it's a Mordor Alpha. Dude, are you're getting shot, you realize that, right? And now he sees it. It's 2 assaults, 3 assaults there, looking into that corner. I can't shoot through there. It's one of the PGI's special corners. Yeah, it's one of the Lord's special corners.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
Ay, ay, ay. It's one of those matches. Yeah, we're fucked. They gave up the top and the enemy team just pushed over. Alright. This is gonna go one way only. We're gonna go this way. I'm gonna go hard. Ah, there's a lot of Ultra AC5s in that mech.
New target acquired. New target acquired. Override engaged.
Where's the auto override option, PGI? That would be so nice to have. That would be useful. Stone Rhino dropped. The other guy is still alive over there. Gotta be careful about him. Just side torso dropping at any point. There we go. That cost me a lot of armor. Stuck now. Inside the building for some reason. My teammates are keeping a respectful distance and they're all in that one corner. Yes, I hated to break it to you, but staying in that corner is not going to be a winning strategy. We gotta get out of there. Can't hit this shit.
Target spotted. Need assistance.
UAV activated. New target.
Of course, there's a Night Star in there now.
Torso.
And we're getting shot from behind for PPC, which means our ECM is fucked. That's what I needed.
New target acquired.
Lucky bastard. 735. Just... Unfortunately, a team that's very stupid. Like, if you're gonna go in that corner, you gotta push through. You can't just sit there, and they just sat. Keeping summer tires on in the winter makes it more exciting. Rip. All season? I would never run all season tires. You will not catch me dead running all season tires. No, no way. Specific winter tires for winter and summer tires for summer. All weather tires are terrible everywhere. The only reason why you would run all weather tires if you have like a car that's getting driven very little and you're not planning to ever run when it's cold or freezing outside. And maybe, but still, they get worse performance than the Specialized tires in both winter and summer. It's very regional. I mean, no. If you're living in an area where it doesn't get cold at all, you just run summer tires 24/7. You don't need all weather tires. Like, you use tires that are for a warmer climate. If it's cold a lot, if you're living in Scandinavia, well, maybe you have got quote-unquote winter tires all year round. Well, I don't exactly know how it is right now in Germany, but as far as I know, you're actually required to... Well, you used to be required to switch to winter tires in winter. I don't think it's the case anymore, but if you get into an accident, you might get like a higher portion of blame assigned if you have like tires that are not suited for winter. I don't know. We're not really having any luck with that Night Star, right? I mean, but the thing is, it's been a theme that has gone through the whole night so far. Teams are just garbage, for the most part. Like, we had 3 or 4 matches that were good, everything else is just literally me trying to clean up the mess that the teammates leave. There's just no way around it. Need a new season symbol? Ah, I see. The M+S? Yeah.
run higher end all seasons on most of your cars. The higher end are decent, yes, but you're always gonna lose out in terms of performance against the specialized tire of the same price category. Like, the best all-weather tires are gonna be, at best, average in the specialized areas against the specialized tire. Which is fine. Like, it's up to everybody. Like, I'm not telling people what kind of tires to buy. I'm just saying that I personally do never, ever try and save money on tires. I will try and save money on other stuff, but tires is the only thing between you and the ground. And a messy accident, so that's not the spot to save money. I've been in a car with all-weather tires of the cheaper kind when it was a little bit slippy outside. Yeah, nice drifting. That's all I say. $2K in tires every other year. You'd be exchanging your tires every other year? How many miles are you driving a year? That sounds like you're driving, like, I don't know, 50,000 a year? That's a lot. $75 miles every day. That's still not enough to exchange the tires every 2 years. I would say this tire should last you longer than that. Let's say 120 kilometers every workday. That's 600 kilometers a week. That's 35. Ah, it's actually 30,000 a year. Okay, that is a lot. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, replacing them every 2 years sounds right. I take it back. That's 60,000 kilometers. That is replacement territory. BMW cars cost a bit. It depends on what size of tire and what kind of girth you take, but yes. Yeah, I also have 8 wheels. I've got my summer tires on my summer wheels, and they're put in storage with my local car repair shop. And so every like half year you drive there and they exchange your tires for you. Put the other ones in storage. Because, like, with my car I don't want to be changing the tires myself. It's not fun. Especially if you don't have specialized equipment for it. The days where you could just easily, like, get your car up and exchange your tires yourself are mostly gone. Plus having your tires changed or whatever is like, I don't know, $40 or so. It's plus storage. It's not that brutal. Eight all season, rotate them every 10 kilometers. I mean, you could do that. I will not be doing that. I will always drive the appropriate pneu for the appropriate weather. I still have winter tires on my car, but it's time to change them to summer now. Um, 15 or 16 inches minimum. I think I have bigger ones. I think I'm, I don't know. I think I'm like 18 or 19 inch. No, actually no. Maybe it's 17 inches. I'm not sure. I would have to check.
Goody.
Meow. Oh god.
Weapons online. Systems.
You guys think we'll still be playing this shit in 2032? I hope so. This is perfect.
I think in 2032 we'll be playing Mechwarrior 6 Mercs multiplayer.
Come on, does anyone really play Mechwarrior 5 Mercenary?
Negative. Negative.
I don't. Nope, just this. I like playing it in VR. It's not for that. They might add a lot
I don't think they heard me, but that's okay.
They add shit all the time. PCI doesn't have any I like it.
Target spotted.
I've got a shitter here already. Hope that was worth it, my friend. I have to drop here. There's a lot of fire coming my way.
Target spotted.
Oh, he lost the guy. Gotta go a little wider, I think.
Target spotted.
Fire whale over there. Let's keep going this way, I guess. Need to go wide. That light mech just said right wing is pretty clear. 2 seconds later, dire wolf. Ah, he just ate. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep going here. Maybe we can get some shots in through here, but it's doubtful. Nope. Oh wow, that building just keeps disappearing. Alright. Can I get up here? Do anything from here? Maybe? Let's see, up here? Yes. No, he's gone. He ain't. I'm stuck. And I'm also the only guy fighting right now. That's why we're taking so much damage. And I'm being shot in the back right now. 94%, completely fresh. How do you do?
Need assistance.
Behind you.
Okay, and time to fade away. I'm back. Who Jesus fucking Christ, how are you hitting me from there? And of course we get shot in the side too, so that was already damaged. 1000 damage almost. Still the match is getting lost. It's getting Pepegard. Wargaming Russia being seized by the state. No, I did not hear about that. And I mean, yeah, rip. Alright, yeah, yet another LRM enjoyer. Alright. Come on, Snowball, kill him. Kill him. Kill him. It's literally the only thing you can kill. Come on. No. Ay, ay, ay. Well, these have been about 80% of my matches today. They look exactly like that. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. 1000 damage done. But you can't carry this. I mean, look at this. Below 200, below 50, below 200... 175, 46, 112, 129, 159, 180, 84, 130, 212. Like, it's literally 3 people playing on this team. TTB, you can't say that, you're being mean to people. I'm not being mean to people, I'm just looking at performance and giving you an honest review. Oh well. I think this is gonna be my last one for tonight, guys. The match quality has been abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. Hey Sultan. How's it going, man? Tried playing the ERPPC Stalker. It was not very successful. You either see no targets or your team melts. Those are the two options. Time around tomorrow. Aiming for my usual time, so I don't know. I think 4 to 5 CEST. Unfortunately, it doesn't feel as strong. Problem is, if you're playing with that many people that are just really bad at the game, and I mean this just can't be discussed away. If you're just performing very poorly, you're bad at the game. Period. You have a big problem, because in order to do damage, you have to expose. But if you're the only guy or one of the few guys exposing, you also take a lot more damage back. So it's rough. Not a big chance for farming. Like at that point, if you get 1000 damage, you gotta be super happy. Maybe we could get Bear Claw or Freeworld's Colosseum. Shield me while I carry your asses? Yeah, the problem is that they don't know how to shield. Don't know how to shield because they don't know how to engage, right? Because if you're getting these like super low numbers all the time, it just means you're very terrible at engaging. Either engaging way too early and in a very bad spot, or in most cases you're not engaging enough. And if it's 6 minutes down the clock on a normal range map where you could get into range of any mech, and you end up doing 100 damage, then you haven't been engaging it whatsoever. You've been, I don't know, picking your nose. Ah, well, whatever. You need to get to a point where you just don't give a crap anymore about your teammates. Right? You just focus on your own gameplay. And most of the times it works. If I find myself getting too frustrated, then I just stop playing, right? But what Sultan is saying is true. Like, game is best enjoyed with friends. Because then at least you can control a small amount of the team.
Weapons online. All systems.
I mean, that's how it's been going for the whole night so far. For like 80% of my matches, the other team gets the good guys. I've been like against Tatetsu 4 or 5, 6 matches in a row. One wonders how that's even possible. Would be nice if I could see anything. There we go. Am I getting backup? Wouldn't be doing much damage this way, I think. We don't know what the enemy team is right now, which is a big problem for me. Seeing these guys here helps. Okay, well, there's at least one guy who wants to fight with me. That's gonna help us. And yes, that was just a gunshot of mine, just going nowhere thanks to tree. I think if we try to hold this too offensively, we're just gonna get murdered. Fall back a little bit here. Maybe look towards the center of the map. That Echo 3 spots. Oh, there. All over there, okay. Well then. Let's see if we can help them. Which means first I have to get rid of those trees. So I can see. So much for that. Nope. That wasn't it. Banshee over there. More trees. We heard you like seeing things, so we put more trees on the map, so you can have more trees while you're fighting the trees. Let's get towards here. Utilize this cover. Can I move forward, please? Giga Jam. Alright. This is gonna be hard to maneuver. This fucking tree. Oh, we heard you like trees, so have some more. Can never have enough trees in this game. He's on me. Question is just where? Probably behind me. Yeah, this shit doesn't work with me, my friend. I got eyes. Look at me! I got stealth! So, that was a nice answer to the question of why the people keep asking me. TTB, why don't you use stealth more? That's why. Because it doesn't work against people with eyeballs. More trees. I need to get into the fight, I need to do some damage. Unfortunately, there's no comms, so we don't know where the enemy's at. There's an Urbi right there. He's one shot, but not dead. Another light mech there. He gets killed. Stay in the whale. Get the whale. Okay. This guy's using the cover a little bit too much. So we push here. He's fresh. Got him! That, my friends, is what DPS does. Oh, hello, both here. Of course, he hits my weak side. Of course, you're hitting my weak side. Delta 4. One Urbi. How's it going? Ay, ay, ay. Must be echo free right now. Click on the legs. Alright, gentlemen, this is the point where you need to come in and help out, otherwise we're gonna have a problem. Never mind, I'll do it myself. Whew. See? All of that, I got 5 solo kills. 5 solo kills, we did only 900 damage. 5 solo kills. Literally killed almost half the enemy team on my own. That's what you have to do these days to have a chance at winning matches. Just kill half the enemy team on your own. 600 match score. GG. Look at Potato Lands. I didn't look at them. What did they do? Nothing? Yeah, of course, nothing. Nothing. Yeah, that was a good match for ending. So guys, thanks for joining me today. I hope you had some fun. I will see you again tomorrow. We'll do Mechwarrior and then group drops tomorrow. We'll take our revenge against the soup. I still blame Sultan for losing our undefeated streak this month. I think we should all blame Sultan for that. Just because, not because it was actually his fault, just because. Jokes aside though, guys. Yeah, tomorrow, group drops. Hope to see you then. Have a good one. Bye-bye.